If you're spending money on croutons in the year 2023, you're wasting your money. Make them from scratch at home. It's the cheapest, easiest thing you'll ever make.
And did you know that bread is the most wasted food on earth, I would say?
Is it?
Yeah, people throw out bread all the time.
Don't do it. You gotta make croutons at home. It's super easy.
And it's delicious, the most important part.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, most
and
important
also,
part.
these ones are smoked. Taking it to that next level. What do you use croutons for the most? A good old-fashioned Caesar salad.
You know what I don't get when people put croutons on soup?
No, I'd rather have the bread on the side.
Yeah, don't
like a
get
toasted garlic bread on the side.
Yes.
Don't sog that up in the soup.
Okay, so we're making croutons. Why are we cracking an egg?
Because if you're making croutons are almost too easy to make an entire video out of this, okay?
Are they?
So yes, because all you do is you're gonna see it coming up. You're gonna be like, why have I not done that before?
It's basically just toast.
Yeah,
kind of cute.
It is, but yet you call them croutons, or people are like, oh, I can't possibly be doing that.
I know.
So I'm going to show you how to make Caesar salad dressing at home from scratch. And if you're looking at this and thinking, wait a second, there's actual egg yolks in there? Yeah, because that's what Caesar salad is.
It is, and it is also something that's super, super easy. People don't realize how easy it is to make dressings at home.
Yes, you'll see how easy this comes together. It's easy, it's delicious, and if you're wondering, okay, she's going in with egg yolks, is she going in with the other controversial ingredient in Caesar salad dressing? She is.
Maddie loves her stinky fish. I've said it before. You're like the queen of little tiny stinky fish.
I'll own it. I will own that, okay? And if you're thinking anchovies, they're gross, they're whatever, they're actually delectable, and I'm enjoying them straight up here, okay? Just a straight up anchovy. Get right in there.
You ate one?
I ate one.
She ate one.
I love
Wasn't that so salty?
It was so, you love salt too, buddy.
No, I know, but I mean, like, aren't those ridiculously salty?
They are super, super salty.
On its own? Yeah, those are really good,
But
though.
extremely flavorful, and I will say, they're not that fishy.
They're
They're full of umami. Mm-hmm. So that's why they're in this recipe. If you don't want to add that, could you add some Worcestershire sauce instead? You could, but it ain't going to be authentic.
And you could just add capers, like on its own. Capers would give a similar salty bite.
It ain't the same.
It's not going to be the same.
It ain't the same. This is going to give it that little je ne sais quoi, okay?
Yeah, I would definitely use them.
Okay, so one tip though, you got to really, really chop these down, then make it into a paste. And if you're thinking, well, you can buy it as a paste, I'll tell you, don't buy that stuff. It doesn't taste the same. I don't know what the heck is in that squeeze thing of anchovy paste. It ain't the same as this.
You know what? I think grocery stores lie to you, because I think
buddy?
Because paste anything is like subpar.
Are you talking about tomato paste?
I'm talking about anything paste.
Tomato paste ain't right either.
Tomato paste in a squeeze, garlic in a squeeze, cilantro in a squeeze.
Lemon, what is the lemon one?
The already juiced lemon juices?
No, not lemon juice. No, don't
That's
get me started
terrible.
on that. No, what is the lemon stalk that's in a
lemongrass?
I don't know what's in that.
I know,
but
it's terrible.
That ain't right. So anything that comes in a squeeze other than toothpaste, I would say give it a pass.
I feel like since you're making Caesar dressing though, and you use that disgusting garlic, you've lost me. Garlic is the reason why Caesar is good.
That's good. Garlic is fine. Use it if you like it. If you're team garlic, use it. If you're team getting out your thing and mincing up a fresh garlic, go for that.
You mean team flavor? Because that's what that means.
That's so rude, buddy. Now, I will say you can use fake Parmesan in this too, because I'm a fan of the good old Parmesan that comes in one of those canisters. I love that too.
You can't even call that Parmesan.
You know it's good. But I did have real Parmesan on hand, so I used that too. Now,
look at this thing.
I will tell you, I had this going, and I was like, here we go. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is broken. I'm going to have to do this by hand. Look what happened here.
Oh no. I feel like this was like a mess waiting to happen.
It wasn't plugged in. What a moron.
Wow.
I literally was like, oh my goodness. But I decided to leave it in to show you that we all do that sometimes, okay?
I can't tell you how many times I've been panicked thinking something's broken and it's me who's being an idiot. It's like, what?
It's so true. So I left it in and I just wanted to show you, you know what? It happens to all of us.
Okay, you know what? You know one of the main reasons why I love making salad dressing at home? Because you can use high quality ingredients. Store-bought salad dressing
100%.
is loaded with garbage. It's loaded with low-quality oils.
Low quality oil being the most one. I don't
is.
know why people think they're like, if sometimes you might see in a Caesar dressing, use a neutral oil. Absolutely not. This is where you want to use the good olive oil, let that flavor shine.
Oh, that looks so good.
I'm not joking. I could have got myself a straw, guzzled right into there.
Or just this bread and dip it in like a soup. I would be there.
Oh my
I'd be
god.
like, never mind, forego the salad.
You know how like at some restaurants I have like an olive oil balsamic like dipper? No, you're telling me I'd swap that out.
I think people would like that more.
I think so too.
Okay,
Now-
so I like that you've chosen a cheese bun.
I did this on purpose because some people might be thinking, what bread do I use here? Do I use a rye? Do I use a multigrain? The answer is use whatever you have. I had some stale Kaiser buns that were cheesy because I love a cheesy Kaiser bun. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
They were stale, and you might be thinking, well, that's not proper for a crouton. But once you cube something up, that's a crouton, baby. Toast it, and you're good to go.
And I got news for you. You think the croutons that are like homemade croutons at restaurants are not old stale buns and breads?
I'd say that they even are old stale buns and breads that had been on a table and made their way back. I wouldn't put it past some restaurants, okay?
Ew.
I always think about that.
Yeah, like who's eating this after? if they're-
Restaurants need to save a penny here and there, so are they going to reuse something? Some might.
Let's hope it cooks off if there's anything gross on there.
Now, you don't need to use chili flakes if you don't want to, if you find it too spicy, but I always love adding chili flakes to almost anything. That's like one of my favorite ingredients.
I'm surprised you didn't use barbecue rub because you're like a barbecue rub queen.
You could, thank you, so are you. We both love our barbecue rubs, but since I just wanted to put these onto the Ninja and add the smoke flavor, I didn't want it to be overpowering in a barbecue vibe. I wanted these to be semi-neutral so that I could use them in different things. Different salads, not just like the Caesar salad.
One mistake people tend to make when they make croutons, and I'm saying this because I've made it, is over oiling. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, it's a bread, it'll just keep absorbing and absorbing, and then they're like oil logged. You don't need to add that much oil.
And it tastes like deep fried croutons, which I ain't gonna be mad at that.
And it's
but
good.
It's a little bit juicy. You don't want a juicy crouton.
No, you don't.
Okay, so I did remember to add the pellets to the Ninja. I keep mine in a big tub, and then I just have them at the ready. That's how I keep them outside. So I added them. We're gonna be using this on the Ninja wood fire grill. And I just have the grill plate. Someone else here has the
griddle.
The griddle. So
And
I don't
I
have
will.
that, but if you don't, what?
I will continue to have
I
it.
know, and you won't be sharing with me. That's perfectly fine.
But I actually prefer this because then you can get little grill marks on these.
I didn't really get grill marks because the bread wasn't like they're small, so that's fine. But use what you have. The grill plate is perfectly fine to use here too if that's all you have. Now that you know if you own the Ninja wood fire, stuff cooks quickly in there. Okay, so this was only 8 minutes later, and for me personally, I brought these to this level of goldenness. If you like them a little bit more done, put them in there for a little bit longer, but I found these to be perfectly, a little hot, little temperature hot there. I found these to be perfectly crisp, perfectly crunchy. They didn't have any give to them. I don't like a crouton that tastes like a piece of toast. I like to have pure crunch.
I don't either, but I also don't like a crouton that's like teeth shattering.
Me neither.
I don't like when it's too much, where you're just like.
Yes, and certain breads will do that, but that's why I also do like a Kaiser as a crouton because it toasts up nice and delicately.
It's softer than like a baguette, say.
Yeah, baguette is definitely a crunchier crouton experience.
Now, there's a reason why people love Caesar salad so much because there's not a ton of health to this salad. You got some lettuce in there, but it's mostly just a vessel to get that sauce and the croutons into your mouth. And the bacon.
It is, but I can't stand when some people are like, oh, you ordered the Caesar as a healthier option. You should have just got the burger. It's the equivalent.
I know.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, that is also true. No, it is totally not.
Is it the healthiest salad you'll ever eat? No. But is it an equivalent to like a cheeseburger? No. What world are we living in when people are saying it's a swap out?
I know. And it's still, at the end of the day, it's delicious.
Exactly. Once in a while, we always say everything in moderation. That's how you live a balanced lifestyle. Okay, so I had to get in there immediately. The croutons were still a little bit warm. So good with the salad, and the actual Caesar salad dressing I couldn't taste any anchovies in there, and I would say that you're not going to be able to taste them either in there.
Another substitute, which I forgot to mention for anchovies, if you don't want to use them.
You really don't want them in there, do you, buddy?
No, I like them, but I'm saying if people have an issue with them or they don't want to use them or whatever, a lot of people are like allergic to fish and like that category too.
Allergy, fine.
You could also use miso paste, which is very comparable.
Yes, okay, but you know why? Because of the umami.
And the saltiness.
Yes, all anchovies are that umami flavor and the saltiness. So miso, I would say, ditch the capers, ditch whatever else you said as a substitute.
No, I just said capers.
Fine.
But I use both. If I make like a vegan Caesar, I'll use both because then it's kind of the same vibe.
Oh, that would be so good, and I so want to do that next time.
And you know what? Another little tip too, if you're the type of person that doesn't like salad, try putting something.
Anyone that doesn't like salad didn't click on this video, buddy. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, but if you're like, salad doesn't really float my boat, try adding something warmer on top of a salad because I feel like temperature makes a huge difference. Because I don't want to be eating like an ice cold salad. I can't stand
100%,
that. So the warm croutons.
It was like next level. It was warm croutons, the crunchiness, the creaminess of the dressing. It was a match made in heaven.
I'm there with you.
I knew you would.
I'm there with you.
Ditch the capers, buddy.
Ditch the anchovies, buddy.
No, I'm eating them straight up again.
Then don't be near me because you're going to stink.
I don't right now, and I had them this morning.
Who said you don't?